We're back. I touched buttons I wasn't supposed to. This is all I have to offer right now. All I can offer is sitting outside. Death by sunshine. Hi, how are you? How are my little friends? You get to grow up watching Eddie's Funhouse. I still have power in my power pack. I wonder if the solar powered is just a gimmick to get you to buy. It's all about getting you to buy the product. They promise you things. Oh, now the clouds come in. It's funny. It's like the joke is on me. Yesterday it was raining. It started raining, so I moved inside, and then the sun came out. BEC, Brazilian Edits channel, Eddie's Funhouse. That is where you are right now. If I could stop things from flying up my nose. Just things from flying up my nose. I hate it, but I'm going to probably have to sit with my phone by my side. Do you remember that? EDFFUHO? Fuho. Can I say fuho without sounding too bad? My mom said she saw some hummingbird, or she saw a hummingbird. So I made a fresh batch of hummingbird juice. Maybe I'll see some hummingbirds. This is definitely happening. See that green dot? Something is happening. This shows that there's some power on here, but... Oh, look, it's got a little flashlight. Oh, look. The flashlight works. The blue lights are for when you charge it up, but it doesn't hold the charge for very long. That's all I can ask for. You know what? I look at people, their lives, and how horrible they were. And I say, shame on me. Shame on me for complaining. Because some people have really bad lives. They come into this world and they're treated very badly. And they live painful lives, horrible lives. And then here I am complaining. I get to see the sky once in a while. This is Eddie's Funhouse. Eddie's Funhouse will continue. Gray. This is pattern gray. The sides of my head get gray first. Yes, everyone has had bad days, but some worse than others. like falling into boiling water at a hot spring, falling into a hot spring, trying to rescue their dog. Sorry. Well, yeah, you misjudge how hot a hot spring actually is. Heaven is when that doesn't happen. Truth or dare? Truth or dare? I'm afraid of truth and I'm afraid of dare. Sometimes we shouldn't know the truth. But the truth is good to know sometimes. Hi! Hi, bro! Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. We're trying to look on the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Have a great day. Don't let nobody bother you. You are truly blessed. Yes. That's why you shouldn't complain. Stop your complaining. Watch Morbid Facts. If you ever feel like complaining, I love you. And welcome, or have a good day, I guess, if you're not going to be sticking around. I bless you in your coming and going. You are free to come and go. I release you. Say, I am cocaine. I am on cocaine. You are on cocaine. We all love you. We love everyone. That's right. You're from Iran. All right. That's interesting how far YouTube has come. I think YouTube started here in the U.S. And then it kind of spread. It spread to the farthest reaches. Just like Eddie's Funhouse, we reach the beaches and rule the pools. And I can say that with the teeth I have left. I should write a book called The Teeth I Have Left. Just like each tooth and how I lost them. I love you. I love you. Love will keep us together, like Captain and Tennille. Love will keep us together. That's what you could do if you're at the laundromat. You could just turn on your cell phone and watch Eddie's Funhouse while you're waiting for your laundry to dry. If you ever go to the laundromat, just bring your phone and watch Eddie's Funhouse. You can watch the old episodes. Hello. So it's Rachunio. I think I'm saying that right. Rachunio. Or Rachonio. That's what people should do on YouTube. They should say, this is how you say my name right. Here's how you say my name, so you don't mess it up. This is a jar harp solo. You're the guy from the other live. That's right. Welcome back. Y'all know what time it is. It's Eddie time. It's Eddie time. It's one. Oh wow, my charger. What's gone wrong here with my charger? I rely on these chargers. and it's not working. Why is it not working? It's fully charged. Ah, that's terrible. Hello, Aine. So is it Anne? A-N-E. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I'm trying to get my charger to work. Why is my charger not working? I might have to end this because my charger, for some reason, doesn't want to do its job. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Crisp and clean. No caffeine. Never had it, never will. So sorry. Oh, and now it is working good, so we can expect some more charging time. Da 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 da! Charge! You made it to work. God bless you. Yes. We need to count our blessings, especially when we make it to work. Make it to work with no mishaps. There's so much we take for granted. Please, jokes? I don't know any jokes. I can't think of any jokes right now. Yes. God bless us, everyone. I hope I'm growing my fan base. That's what I hope happens. I want to grow my fan base. Everywhere fans. Sure. Sure means yes in Chinese. And I think Vietnamese too. I'm sitting in the shade. Hi everyone. All of about 2 people. 2 people are watching right now. I've been doing this for 2 years. I should have a lot more viewers. I should have a lot more people watching Eddie's Funhouse. But then again, I don't have much to offer. At the moment, I don't have much to offer at the moment. Trying to raise funds. I'm going to do auditions. That's what I want to do. I want people to stand in front of me and do an act. And then what I could do is flip the phone around, the camera, and they do their act. That can be part of Eddie's Funhouse. I just need a place to do that. I can go to the park. I can go to the park and say, hey, meet me at the park. Don't follow me home. Just meet me at the park. Don't get mad if I don't select you. I could let the people select. Everybody can put in the comments who they think is the best. I could number each of the contestants. Start from 1, go from 1 to 10. Which performer do you think did the best job? And then have them come back. And then I could offer a prize of some kind. Eddie's Funhouse. The Talent Edition. Make it a talent contest. We already have that act. That's what they'll tell me. We already have that act. We already have that. But you haven't seen Eddie's Funhouse. That's the thing. You haven't seen Eddie's Funhouse. I could sit here with some lemonade, strawberry lemonade or root beer. Have each person come up. Okay, here's contestant number 1. He's going to do a guitar solo. Contestant number 2 is going to tell some jokes. Contestant number 3 is going to juggle for us. Yeah, that's what I can do, is kind of work up to the best performers. The best. They might pay me. They could pay me to show up at their location Everybody pulls up, have only 10 contestants at a time. One will be Anne. That's right. We could say, here's Anne. What you going to do, Anne? Going to tell some jokes? Sing a song? Show us your ring collection? Show us all your Pokemon cards? You're going to ride? What is that? A tractor? I can't see that too well. So you're a rider? RH. Or no, YH. People can fly in. I just get up like 10 o'clock in the morning, go from 10 till 11, make it an hour show. Each person gets there 5 minutes. Oh, a bike. That's what that is. Okay. You're a bike rider, eh? How old are you? That's what people ask me all the time. I'm going to be 57 in a couple of days. 57 years old. All you can do is get older. You're 48. Okay. Well, welcome to the party. That's what we're about. We're about the party. Now it's a party. Yes, riding for fun. That reduces stress. That's good cardio too. Pedaling up and down hills. Pedaling away from dogs who want to bite you. My friend told me a small pee-pee doesn't matter in a loving friendship, but I still wish she didn't have one. Parental discretion is advised. I'm going to have to put the parental advisory on there now. I ride and tour to enjoy the beauty. Yes, that's why I like coming out here. The beauty of nature. Never take for granted the beauty of nature. That's what I try to do. Sometimes when I go to the park, I will bring my phone. There's a bird. You hear that bird? That's what I should do. I need to do that. That would make it much funny. Remember me. Yes, I do. Blue teddy bear. How can I forget? Always remember, never forget. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my girl. Those are some good songs from the 80s. Hello, Alex. Are you in the UK? That's how they greet people. They say regards. Regards. The United Kingdom. I have an Instagram. I just need to learn how to set it up. I have no idea what to do now. I set up my Instagram and it just comes up with the same stuff. Oh, you're in Sicily. Okay. Wow, that's in Europe. Yeah. And then there's Sicily. I've always wanted to go to places like that. Visit Sicily or visit Rome. A lot of history, like back in the time of Jesus, when Jesus was alive. Back in the times of Roman and Grecian times. That's the Mediterranean. That's where that is. Tulsa, mostly. Okay. Wow, you're making me jealous. I like listening to the music of certain places. Just sit back and just hear the music, drink the tea, the coffee. There was a friend of a girl who, she was Sicilian, She would tell me some good stories. Yeah. See, I was a maintenance guy in an apartment complex, and I would meet all different kinds of people. So, your name is Theo. Well, welcome, Theo. So I guess I'll have to shoot you my phone number. Then we could talk. You could talk me through getting all set up with this social media. You say, "Oh, sure, I'll just get a TikTok account," but then, or I'll just get an Instagram. I saw my niece on Instagram. Maybe she could show me around too. I could get enough people. Hi, hi, hi there. I've always wanted to ride a gondola. Remember the gondolas? You just go up and down those rivers that go past the buildings. I'll earn some moolah. That's right, moolah. Then we can share the profits. I would have to make sure that I'm very honest. That's what you can do, you know? Just get people set up, and then you take you could be like an agent. Agents do that. They take like 10%. That's the way to make money. You make money by commissions. Commissions and royalties. Where's my commish? But then I better make. What sucks is some days you do well, some days you don't do too well. I'll be your mentor or agent if you'd like. I'll start with mentor first. I can be generous. I can be generous. When I'm making money, that's when my generosity kicks in. I'll say, here you go. Here you go. You know, like Dumb and Dumber? There you go. There you go. They're just handing out cash to people. I think that's what I need, just somebody to talk me through it. So, okay, now you go here, you click here, you put a picture here. I'm not interested in money that much. Yeah, I know. That's what America is all about. America is all about what's in it for me. Yeah, sometimes there's a good feeling just helping somebody, watching somebody do better. I just want to get the attention. Yes, the attention. The attention I deserve. Good attention. Why did the lion go to therapy? He found his wife was a cheetah. Somebody was saying that. I like those. Put that in the comments. If you got any jokes, put them in the comments. See, those are good people. The good people just want to help. They're not interested in their commission. That comes from poverty. I think that comes from a lot of people just, or greed. Is it greed? I think it's greed. Or poverty. Maybe it's both, greed and poverty. Because when you grow up in poverty, you start to negotiate a lot. See, my dad was in the military. He didn't make a lot of money. And then I kind of made some money, but it wasn't, it's not like Scarface money, you know. It'd be nice to make some Scarface money. Just spend money on stuff you don't need. But then again, help your community. Just spread that money around. Make it to where nobody has to need to be on food stamps. Hello, Drake. That's capitalism. Capitalism. We grew up with capitalism. Instead of everybody getting their fair share. What's down with the clown? I am a clown. I am not ashamed to say. What the hell was that? Oh, that wasn't my house. It's fun to watch stuff happen to other people, but then when it's happening to you, it's not so fun. It's not bad news unless it happens to you. No, it's sad. It's sad watching bad things happen to people that don't deserve it. If people deserve it, then it's funny. If it's funny when they deserve it. But if they don't deserve it, it's not funny anymore. You guys knock it off. It's not funny anymore. Watching somebody suffer. A lot of people seem to think that. It's not so bad as long as it happens to the right people. This is what we do when we're bored. When we can't think of anything else to do. We just turn on our phones and start talking. Nonsensical, just nonsense. Waiting for something to happen. It would be interesting to find the media sources and just watch them. Life is pretty much like this. I'm 57 years old, and this is what life is like. You just sit around after you're done working. I have to go now. You can contact me anytime if you got a problem with it. Okay. Thank you very much. And yes, we've got to talk more. Got to. That's what makes the world go round. Oh wait, money makes the world go round. That's what we're told. We're told that money makes the world go round. They even wrote a song about it. We got a front row seat to the freak show. What's your phone number? I'm not sharing it with just anybody. Too many people already know my phone number. Somehow it got out there. Too many men, too many people making too many problems, and not enough love to go around. Can't you see this is the land of confusion? Too many men, too many people making too many problems, and not enough love to go around. Land of Confusion, Phil Collins sings that song. Thug, thung, 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 thar. That's what we do when we're bored. I wonder what the long distance, I wonder if that's going to play into it. Long distance. I remember we used to have long distance fees. If you wanted to call somebody far away, you had to pay a fee. No, it was a minute by minute rate. I wonder if that flies anymore. Depends on what kind of plan you're on. I better stop making promises. I need to quit making promises, especially when money's involved. Because money is there and then it's not there. Go in the woods and do woods shit. I'm definitely going to have to put parental advisory. Parental advisory. Because you know what? Not everybody's offended by bad words. Go into the woods and do some wood shit. I know bears do. Bears do the do-do. I can only hope that I can be as good a friend as I'm expected to be. That's what I can do. I can go into the woods. Yeah, we're going to explore. We need to explore. I need to get some cleats so I can walk up hills. Get me some hiking boots so I can be in the shade. Bring a canteen and a compass. Canteen, compass, and a ferro rod. So I can start a fire. A flint and steel. I am Ed, and this is Flint and Steel. Bro, I am. I'm so white. So white. Lack of pigment. I am pigment deficient. I'm not white. I'm pigment deficient. That's what I should start saying. Hello there. Bye. I will come back in an hour or more if I'm still here. We not consult a country. I don't know what those words are. Jack, your father was in the service. Did he kill anybody? Liz, yeah. He doesn't like to talk about it. Kent State. What is that? Jack says, your, fa- your father was in the service. Did he kill anybody? Liz says, yeah. But he doesn't like to talk about Kent State. That sounds like one of those dark jokes. The ones that you have to say, is it too soon? Brain fog. What is brain fog? There's brain farts and brain fog. And then there's a brain freeze. So many things happen to our brains. Any one of those things can happen at any time. Which are you having? Brain fog, brain fart, or brain freeze? Or can they happen all at once? What time is it? What time is it? It's 1:40. 1:40 p.m. What's your favorite funny movie? Let me think. What's a good funny one? Airplane. Airplane is up there. What's another one? Office Space. That's another good one. Expect critical. Yes, critical thinking. That's what they don't like is critical thinking. They don't want you to be too smart. You like Ace Ventura? Which one was that? Come to me, jungle friends. Oh, Horrible Bosses. Jennifer Aniston was in that one. Horrible Bosses. She was one of the horrible bosses. Yeah. Napoleon Dynamite was pretty good. I like Napoleon Dynamite. The other one was Office Space. There were a lot of funny ones in the early 2000s. But then in the 70s and the 80s, Naked Gun, How High, Half Baked, yeah. Wasn't Dave Chappelle in that one? Half Baked. I wish my memory was better. Sometimes my memory fades, but then it comes back. Is this my beautiful house? Is this my beautiful car? Who sings that song? Talking Heads? Isn't it Talking Heads? Yes, Dave. Dave Chappelle. He's still doing comedy. He talked about a guy who rushed him on stage who had dreadlocks. Eddie Murphy has some funny stories. He was friends with Dick Cavett, and Dick Cavett said, no, Eddie Murphy told him that they rub goat shit in their dreadlocks. And then Dick Cavett walked up to one of them and said, yeah, they told me you rub goat shit in your dreadlocks. And he goes, no, we don't. And he goes, yeah, Eddie Murphy told me that. Just funny stories. I like to share funny stories. I heard that goes all the way back to the Spartans. The Spartans had dreadlocks, so their enemies would dread them. That's why they called them dreadlocks. I don't know if that's true. Spartans were badasses. They were trained ever since they were children. They had a rough life. You think you got it hard? Be glad you're not a Spartan. Oops, I died. 99 problems singing bye bye bye. Bye bye bye. Peer pressure. Do drug. How did that joke go? It was tradition is peer pressure from the dead. Tradition is peer pressure from the dead. Peer pressure. Your peers can put pressure on you. Some people do. They collapse. They cave into peer pressure. Regards. I didn't know they say that in Sicily too. They? Who are they? My brother asked me that. Who are they? Try to build a house somewhere. You'll find out who they are. Try to sell something without a permit. You'll find out who they are. Atom bomb. Atom bomb. I haven't talked to my niece in a long time. I have 2 nieces and I never talk to them. Well, because I just want to leave them alone. Sometimes. Drugs are cool until they're not. Drugs are cool until they're not. You can come away with a lot of wisdom sometimes. Wisdom is derived from bad decisions and good stories. Bad decisions make for good stories. And tattoos. People get tattoos that they later regret. There was a cool tattoo I saw. It was of a bug. It was a beetle. I think it was a horn beetle. They put it in the bend of their knee. And when the person opened up their leg, you saw that it looked like the beetle was flying. What did one plate say to the other? Dinner is on me. You got to put those in the comments. Put those in the comments and then people will, you'll get credit for saying those jokes. People will know who said those jokes. You are 12. You have a tattoo at 12? Wow. That would be odd to see here. Usually 12-year-olds don't have tattoos. Usually they won't touch it until you're 18 or 21. I think 21 is the drinking age. Yeah. It's on your foot. That must have hurt. That's where a lot of nerve endings are, in the foot. Mr. Biscuit? Who's Mr. Biscuit? Mr. Biscuit? Yeah. I hope I'm not being too loud. I'm sitting way over here and the guy's watching me from a porch over there, wondering what the hell is he talking to? Who in the hell is he talking to? Have you seen those? There's tattoos of UPC, a UPC code. They usually put them on the back of the neck. I think that comes from a Vin Diesel movie. Hello! Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. You want to be where you can see your troubles are all the same. It's a pretty nice day here. I'm glad I'm sitting in the shade. Do you remember me being a teen? I think I do. Drake? Drake seems to be a common name, like Drake and Josh. Feel the healing power. That's right. Boing. How were your teen years? They went by so fast. When I was a teen, I spent most of my days in school. It was just school. That's all. You feel better now? Let's do some more. Don't just say good. I grew up very conservative in my teen years. Nancy Reagan was saying, just say no to drugs. Ronald Reagan was running the country. Breakfast Club came out. Back to the Future. Gremlins. The Goonies. I was not very social, but I wasn't antisocial. I spent a lot of time wasting time, that's for sure. Smoking marijuana by the river. Just go. That's what one of my guys I worked with. I had a summer job. My summer job was working at the school as a janitor. I was a school janitor, and one of the guys said that that's what he did. He would go to the river and smoke marijuana. I guess he grew up in the 60s, because I grew up in the 80s. Bad example. A lot of time, wasting time. Like Iron Maiden has that song, Wasted Years. At your age, hold on a second. At your age, what you tell your teen self. I'd say stop worrying so much. I made a hobby of worrying. Worrying about stuff that I shouldn't have even been worried about. That's what I tell, and watch it. You know, quit worrying and quit doing stupid things. Stop those stupid things. I did. The answer is yes. Not lots of it, some of it. What's your mistake that you did in your 20s? I went out walking. That was my biggest mistake. I like to walk at night. And when I walked around at night, I got jumped. And my nose got broke. My nose was broken. So yeah, walking around at night is not a good idea. Yeah, and jail. I never been to jail, thank God. I'm too pretty to go to jail. You're back. Welcome back. Wow, we're opening up today. We're talking about our lives. My teens and my 20s. I did a lot of stuff I didn't regret because I needed to be more adventurous. Oh no. I don't have my glasses on. Defrauding a bank, stolen money orders, 6 months. Ouch. That's kind of organized, isn't it? You have to really get organized to pull off stuff like that. I pooped myself and I can't help it. Do you think more money would make your life better? Wow, $4,600. So you had to do some time in the pokey. Did you learn any secrets? Sometimes people learn secrets in jail. What does that best thing you did in your 20s? The best thing I did? I didn't get anybody pregnant. That's the best thing I did when I was in my 20s. Best thing I did was I didn't get a girl pregnant. High five on that. Yeah. And I didn't do a lot of drugs when I was in my 20s. I was just learning. I was going through a learning phase. One of my charges was organized chime to defraud. Really? Wow, the secrets are coming out. I think the less we know, the better off we are. Straight. I am 19 with one kid. Oh. Well, you know what? He's young enough to take care of you. When you get older, he'll be young enough, he or she will be able to take care of you. I think that's why you should have kids, so they can take care of you when you're older. If you take care of them, I tell you, taking care of an old person, that's a job. And the other was Compio Pictures, Compo Scheme. Got caught on with, oh no. We shouldn't tell too many secrets. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Have you ever been Mirandized? I was Mirandized one time. Sounds like maybe you did. It's you. You got caught, bud. Got caught what? We're having some leisurely conversation. What would be your dream holiday? Oh man. My dream holiday. Maybe go to Universal Studios. Have all expenses paid. Go to Universal Studios Orlando. Go to the one in Orlando. Go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. How's it going? 3 times out of. Have you ever tried weed? Yeah, I have. It probably wasn't the good weed. I just felt a little relaxed. I think it wasn't the good weed. A long time, yeah, it was when I was in my 20s. Like I said, I didn't do a lot of drugs. I inhaled, and I was feeling pretty relaxed for a little while. I was a little scared because back then, I don't think you could get even a card. Turtles is immature. Oh, come on now. I'm going to have to time you out. You're saying stuff like that. I'm going to have to. We'll see if... How about 10 minutes? 10 minutes of not accusing people of things like that. Okay, no one believes you. It was so boring. Boring, but I'm thankful. I'm thankful I didn't have too risky a life. Leave them. I notice my belly is shrinking. That's a good sign. I gotta check my phone and see if I have any messages. I think this will be our breakfast club. I can make small plastic with glue. You can. Is that a hobby of yours now? What I see a lot on YouTube is hot glue guns. A lot of people use hot glue guns. I love you though. I'm so boring, but you love me. That's what really matters. I don't need that excitement. Some people need all that excitement. I don't need that excitement. I was scared though. When you have relations and you don't use protection, that can be scary to a 20-year-old. Talking to you feels peaceful. Okay, cool. Peaceful. I just get a little excited sometimes. They say use protection every single time. Then your conscience doesn't bother you. You don't say, hey, am I going to be a dad? That's scary. Because they would talk a lot about that. The premarital sex, they talk a lot about the dangers of unwanted pregnancies. We are normal. That's right. Normal. Perfectly normal. Perfectly healthy. I think there's an eagle across the street. I watched a huge bird fly to the west, and another bird was following it. So maybe that eagle has nested somewhere. See, I watch things like that. Do you? No, I did not. I figure I haven't had a lot of action, so why? I can understand if I had a revolving door. If my ladies had me on speed dial, or if I had a little black book, you know, then yes, by all means, get a vasectomy. That's the ultimate birth control. Just get a snip and clip. Yeah. I better be quiet. I better be quiet. I'm being watched from across the street. Live life. That's right. Live life. William Shatner. I wonder how loud I am. Am I loud? Yeah. Now I'm getting self-conscious because people are watching me as I'm sitting here. I'm not yelling like, hey, you only have one life. That's right. Don't live your life in chains. We live our life in chains and never even know we have the key. I like that song, Already Gone. Is your background real? Yeah, it is. It's real. This is not a green screen. See? I could reach in and pull a leaf off. Pull a leaf off. That sounds like a Russian name. Do you know the user plays? I plays? No, I don't. I don't know a lot about a lot of stuff. I grew up when I was born in the 60s, lived past the turn of the century. You can tell me a joke. That's what we do here. Yole hoo, Swiss Miss Instant Cocoa. Yole hoo was, oh, he was my subscriber. I've been going through my subscribers and I don't recognize a lot of them. Maybe they're covert subscribers. What is your favorite singer? My favorite singer? Billy Joel. I like Billy Joel. I like David Bowie. Who else do I like? Ozzy Osbourne. And those are singers. But then my favorite bands, I like Pink Floyd and Iron Maiden. I'm not Muslim. I heard people, if they read the Quran, they find out they were Muslim the whole time. So maybe I need to read the Quran, see if I'm Muslim. But then again, what happens? Once you find out you're Muslim, what happens? What do? You join the group. Yes, the doing doing. The coolest religion. Hey, the doing doing. A strawberry is nothing about a straw, but is there a straw in the berry? That's pretty good. Super weird. Hakao. Hakao. Oh, I need to mention my Patreon. Join my Patreon and you will get merch. You'll get your very own merch. Some of it is pretty cool. Join my Patreon and get some cool merch. Yeah. You won't regret it. Maybe I should film some of the ants that I see around here. There are some huge ants crawling on my table. There are huge ants crawling on my table. I'm going to have to check my messages. I'm supposed to pick up my mother today. Maybe I should get on the phone with my brother. Say, it's a pretty long trip. It takes a little while to get out there to my brother's house. My name is Eddie. Pleased to meet you. My real name is Eddie. That's what they called me when I was a kid. Eddie, your spaghetti is ready. And then they started calling me Eddie Machete. Eddie Machete because I collect knives. Get some ant bait. There we go. It's out here though. They're not bothering me inside. So that's basically just environmental. They're not bothering me one little bit. They don't bite me either. These huge ants. It's like they're my buddies. Oh, okay. We need roach bait. We need some good roach bait. I just killed a mosquito. I like when I feel mosquitoes before they bite me. My real name is... Wow, so you were a bad boy, weren't you, Mike? You were a bad boy. All the ladies love bad boys. All the ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your profile seems like it is on the three spying. Oh, and I like slapping mosquitoes. Yeah, when you have good timing, they shouldn't be able to carry your blood away. I haven't heard from Ryan. Oh, your name is Ryan. Hello, Ryan. Your name is Ryan. How old are you, Ryan? I'm I'm trying to figure out my demographic. Max Force FC Quantum Quantum FC Roach Bait. You can't tell? All right. That's all right. I'm not here to I'm not here to interrogate. Ask for it by name. Want to play a challenge? I don't know. Am I up for the challenge? I'm starting to get a feeling that my brother's trying to call me. I've been at this for an hour and 1 minute. If I don't see you later, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all for joining. Eddie's Funhouse. Hello, David. Hello, David. Merry Christmas. Were you a good little boy today? King Friday. Remember King Friday? King Friday. Bye, Eddie. I also got locked up for having my stepdad's 44 Magnum revolver out at 3 a.m. while on Xanax stealing at Walmart. Wow! You live dangerously. Drugs and guns. But look, you look how you turned out. Thoughts on Friday the 13th? The movie or the actual day? They say the Knights Templar were rounded up and killed on that day. There was a king who ordered the death of the Knights Templar, or Templar. But then Friday the 13th, Tom Savini, he did the special effects for Friday the 13th. I think he was called Captain Splatter or Dr. Splatter or something like that. Both? Well, there you go. I covered both. Friday the 13th. It caused people to have a fear of the number 13. I was messing up at Life, and now I worked at Life Pest Control. Go figure. Well, yeah, I'm proud of you. You had enough self-control to pull yourself together and make a better life. Do I have a pet? Kind of. There's an orange cat that visits me. What is that? Is that a... I don't know what that is. I can't see that small. I can't see that small things. Wife body was taken in a box to the cemetery, got hit by the people. Wife woke up. She was taken to the hospital, but she died. Take again to the cemetery. Husband, be careful. I like these jokes. You need to put them in the description. That way you'll get credit. I want you to have credit for your jokes. VHS tape, eh? Have you ever had any VHS tapes? That's all there was in the 80s. Bobo! That's right, Bobo comes out $20 and Bobo comes out. Do you have a pet? I have a cat that visits me once in a while. I call him Tigger. He's a big orange cat. Kind of reminds me of Tigger. Guess the country germ. The country germ? Gem? Germ? What the country germ? Germany? That's pretty easy. Well, it was good hanging out with you all. It's Wednesday. See what you can do to make yourself laugh. Make a video that might make someone laugh. I got it! Germany! Yay! I got bragging rights now. Until next time, I don't know how to say goodbye, but I just did. Saudi Arabia. There you go. Oh wait. Trick mirrors. Sorry. I've seen a lot of trick mirror videos. I'll see you later, everyone.